Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today I have an Old Forester on my cask. And everybody thinks like, whoa, that really discount whiskey. It's pretty special for us here in Europe because Old Forester is usually not a brand that is sold in Europe. So I've been to the United States and there was Old Forester, a big bottle on buildings in Louisville, Kentucky, and there was marketing and everything. And in Germany, it's nothing. You don't get it at the where you get the Jim Beam or you get Jack Daniels. You really don't get the Old Forester. And is it a loss? Is it something that we need in Europe, or is it just something that we can miss out on? We'll find out today. I don't think I have the normal standard bottling. This is the Old Forester 100 proof, and it's a 1 liter bottle, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, and continuously sold before, during, and after the Prohibition. Yeah, the Old Forester distillery was opened during the Prohibition. How can that be? And the answer is medicine. Yeah, bourbon was considered medicine back in the old days. So there were a lot of fathers coming to the pharmacy and they were going, 1 liter of bourbon is medicinal use per person, and I have 5 children. So they pretty much bought normal alcohol during the Prohibition. And the Old Forester distillery distilled it. So yeah, let me show you the bottle. Pretty cool. Normal bottle. Bit fat. But it's good like that. And yeah, did I miss anything? 100 proof, 50%. So yeah, that means it's a bit more high strength. Let's find out how this brand is considered. So for all you internationals who also don't know what Old Forester is, Old Forester is a not so premium brand. It's a more of a discount brand from Brown-Forman. So they have their Tennessee whiskey, Jack Daniels, they have the Old Forester, and they have the premium Woodford Reserve, and I think they have many more. They do have Scotch over in Scotland as well, but here we try their Kentucky straight bourbon. And it's a bit of a more of a spicy bourbon. It does have that sweetness, that caramel, a bit of a popcorn flavor, yes, but the dominant tone is more within the oak and the spiciness of a bit of a ginger touch, a bit of a cloves, a bit of a these baking spices. I like it, but didn't expect it that way. When you think of American whiskey and the big brands of American whiskey, they all very pleasant, easy to drink, sweet, creamy. This one is a bit more spicy, hefty, but maybe that's because it's the 100 proof version of the Old Forester. Maybe the Old Forester, the big brand is, or the big selling bottle is a bit more easy. Oh, 50% ABV, got some kick, but the real kick comes from the spiciness. So it's really a oaky, spicy, little bit of a bittersweet touch or a bitter touch to it as well. So a bit of a coffee, cacao, dark chocolate note together with spiciness. So I would say there's a little bit of a rye influence coming in there. Not so much that you would consider it partly a rye, but it has a bit of a spicy and touch to it. So it's a hefty, full flavored bourbon. So not comparable to the standard bottles that I have known for over these years with the American whiskeys or the Kentucky straight bourbon. I have to admit, I've never tried the standard bottling from Old Forester when I was over in the States, just because I just didn't have any possibility to do so. Didn't let me into the distillery, and yeah. But I think the Old Forester distillery used to be distilled somewhere else. Now they do have an own Old Forester distillery. It was opened in 2018 after 3 years of building, and we now have an Old Forester distillery in Louisville, Kentucky. The question is this whiskey already from that distillery? It's a Kentucky straight bourbon, and the straight here is very important because straight means it's only from one distillery, so they can't have it partly from the new distillery and partly from the old distillery because it's straight. And straight also means it has to be matured for at least 2 years. And 2018, now we have 2021, but it's early 2021. I'm not quite sure when this was bottled, so my estimation would be very unlikely to have it from the new distillery. We'll see the stuff from the new distillery probably in 2021 end or 2022. So we will see, or maybe they need even a bit more time to ramp up, and we will see it in 2023, but who knows. Yeah, that was it with my review to the Old Forester 50% or 100 proof. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.